Okay guys, so in the last video we used this Duo green to yellow Pearl X powder, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to see what would happen if we mixed, just tried to do 1 drop of the black X2 colorant. Now this is pretty what's the word I'm looking for, concentrated, and so I don't want to use much more than that. Matter of fact, if I could, I'd use a half a drop. We'll see how it comes out. A lot of times it comes out pretty, the drop will be kind of gloppy, I guess is the word. It'll be kind of a clump when I try to use it. But anyway, we're going to put try to put about the same amount of powder in there that we did before, which is going to be 1/8 of a teaspoon, and we're going to get that mixed in. Get these molds out of the way right quick, so hopefully we'll get about the same color. And here's the puck from the last one, and we also had the Celtic flake, so we're going to add same amount of that. Okay, because we want the same, technically the same color as before. We just want to see what the impact of the black 1 drop of black flake would be. Now here's my fear. I've tried adding just a couple drops of that X2 colorant before, and it ended up being way too much. And of course, like I said, it was, you know, a couple drops. I'm going to try to do as small of 1 drop as I can, and see if we can do that and just get a small reaction. So here we go. See if I can just use mine. That way we can just get that little bit right there. I mean, that stuff is thick. So well, it certainly is making a difference. Get that lid back on there. May have to heat this up right quick, but I can tell a difference. But I think it's cooling down on us, so I want to get this in the microwave, get it heated back up, and that should help with getting the pigment distributed the way we want. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, here we are. We'll try to clean up some of the side of that that's on the side of the cup there. And it has intensified the color. I think the color that it has made pop the most is that the gold, the yellow color. And let's see what temperature we're sitting at right here. Saying around 306, 307. So we'll have to heat it back up a little bit before we shoot it. But you can see it's kind of made, to me it looks like it's made the gold almost dominate the green, where before the green kind of dominated the gold. So should be an interesting color. Let's get this warm back up, and then we'll shoot a few baits with it. See how that does. All right, guys, we're gonna try to shoot these baits right quick, and this has really darkened up that green. Again, here's what we had earlier in comparison. So I like the change. Not gonna say I like it better or worse. I like it. So all right, let's go here. Okay. And one. Oh. Two. I think I got my Plastisol a little too hot. I think that's what causes that to cause when it's hot, too hot, with this Anglin AI injector, I think it pours out instead of, a lot of times instead of injects out. So when you hold pressure, it causes it to overflow a little bit. Alright, we're going to let these cool down, and then we'll be back and check them out. Okay, guys, we're back, and here we have the Anglin AI 2 and a quarter minnow, and clean that top off a little bit. We'll get this cracked open. Both of these are the same mold. I ordered 2 of them because it's one of the baits that I make the most, and so I can get one pack out of one shot instead of having to shoot the same mold twice. I shoot 2 molds once, so everyone can get a pack of baits. So here we go. Alright, yeah, that's give us a very gold color. You get one of these others out so we could compare. So you can see there color difference. Of course, in the mold, we'll get it out of the mold here in just a second. And pull that out. And we have I mean, it's kind of a deep, I don't know, it's just, it highlights more of that gold, a lot more of the gold color in it. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera or what, but it is amazing how much just one little drop of black changes that color from primarily green to a gold sheen to primarily almost a gold with a hint of green, just by one drop. Anyway, we just wanted to see how that affected the color. I like the results, and I believe it'll fish. I almost forgot. I shot a round of the 1.5 inch mini minnows too. I'll have to edit this into the video. Oh, all right, here we go. Looky there. Yeah, buddy. Those are nice. glad I remembered. I went to demold, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't even show us on camera. So there you go. There's the Fat Guys Fishing. Sorry, bumped the camera. The Fat Guys Fishing 1.5 inch minnow. I call it the mini minnow because I call the 2.5 2.5, 2.25 inch. Other one, a regular Mena. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this little extra bonus footage while I'm peeling these off. Alright, you have a good one. And I've already mentioned you'll love the features of Preacher's Creatures.